How you doing, folks? This is Robrismo-rc back at you again. Happy 2024. And like I said, we're going to crank some engines up. I waited till about to be 12 o'clock. I think it's good. I think it's nice enough to turn on some engines. It's not that early. It's pretty good time. So yeah, we're going to crank up some engines. So yeah, last video you guys saw was probably my last video for 2023, right? We're in 2024 now. Happy New Year. Hopefully y'all all had a beautiful, safe New Year's Eve. And I had a good, nice one. I spent it with my girl, my everything, my all. You know, probably my future missus. Let's see what happens. You know, you never know. But for now, let's talk about nitro. Let's talk about RCs. Now, before we start cranking up some engines, I've been looking at some chassis, folks. There's one thing I don't have in my collection, and that's a Savage. I don't have a Savage. And I've seen two chassis. Now, they're going to need some work, but that's what projects are all about, right? If I can get it cheap, I'm going to get it cheap. So I've been looking at some chassis here and there. I think the chassis I'm looking at are going to be the Savage, the original Savages, not the X or none of that. I don't know. There's so many Savages. They made so many Savages out there, so just too many of them. I'm not going to kill myself with which one is which. I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to buy a chassis. I've been looking for, and actually I was looking for a Exceed RC Mad Beast chassis. Lost the bet on that one, so I didn't get it. But I found let me see right here. I think it's so I found this on B. The HPI Savage 21, right? 1A scale. So, I love this place. RC Scrapyard. You want to find out about what truck you got? Here's the place to come. I was looking at this and see all these Savages here. There's too many of them to even know. So the ones I have on my cart right now, I have two chassis. Now I'm considering getting both of them or just one. They both look good. They need work. They need engines. They're just chassis with everything. It looks like they have everything, and they're both the Savage 21. Look, I don't care about this. Why? Look. This keeps on popping up. Don't care about this. Okay, I don't use this. I don't pay bills with my computer. I just do videos with this shit. So we're looking at the 25. I think that's Savage 25. Yeah. So the Savage 25. There's a Savage 25 with this body. So one of them comes with the body, and the other one. And in fact, you know what? I think they're both Savage 25s. To be honest, I think they are. But I think they're the same thing. It just one had a .25, one had a .21 from what it seems. They're both the same thing, but they're both in this era. We're looking at 2000 era, I think. Let me see what year the 25 is. So this one, it's a 2003. So they're both probably around that era of the 2003 era. Let me see, this one's 2002 era. So yeah, they're both around that era, right? So we're looking at this. And check this out, folks. I noticed one thing. So here we go. There's a YouTuber that mentioned a Associated MGT. So if you pay attention here, you have the MGT 0.6 SE Special Edition and the MGT 0.6 Flag Edition, right? And then you got the 8 Edition, right? So I think this is the one I got for sure. I got this one. Now, if you pay attention, you go to 110 scale chassis, you go to 3.0 right here, or the Associated Monster, which is this one. So you got the 110 scale Monster, right? Which is I think this is the original one, was the Monster GT, right? And then this guy right here came out, which was this one. This is the 110 scale. Now, mind you, the original MGT was a 110 scale chassis. Check that out. That's why I love this page. The original was an MGT chassis with the same body as the 1/8 scale. Pretty interesting, pretty cool. I didn't know that. I thought that they were all 1/8 scale, but turns out nah. The original one was 1/10 scale, and it probably looked like a 1/8 scale, just like the T-Max looks like a 1/8 scale, but it's really a 1/10 scale. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that. So that's pretty nice to know. So I do for a fact now know that I have the MGT special edition. And now I do know I have that, the MGT special edition one. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, because you could tell right here. Let me see the MGT flag. The flag edition has this body on it. See that? So it has this body on it, right? That's the, which I think, yeah, I have this body. Actually, no, I don't. It has this body on it. And the body, the USA one, the USA body, the one that, the special edition body is the same Chevy. So, let's go back in here. Downstairs, I have to have entrance blocked off because I'm taking care of my girl's ferret. I don't know where the little sucker at. He's around here somewhere. Where he at? He's around here somewhere. Let me close this up because he'll get in here. And he'll take my mouse and put it inside the couch, and I got to look for the damn thing. Gotta make sure I don't leave anything available for him to grab, because he will grab it and hide it. All right, let's go back in here. Let's go downstairs. Turn on the lights. Yeah, I gotta go over this because, like I said, I have to keep it like that because he doesn't like electric or nitro. He'll chew up the wires on the electric, and he'll chew up the lines on the nitro. So yeah, you see this special edition. This is a limited edition, so it's based on that old style Chevy look to it, right? So I know for a fact that this is the 4.6. So we know that. Now, you guys already know it does not have the original engine. In fact, what it does has is the MT11 RB concept engine. Damn, that thing looks sweet. It looks sweet, guys. Hold on, let me clean up this lens so you guys can see a little better. There you go. For some reason, these lens get dirty pretty quick. So it does has this, and I already modified it to fit this pipe in it. We're gonna go ahead and hold on, folks. It's definitely the 1/8 scale. I'm sure that if it was, you see, here's where, unless Team Associated did the same thing that T-Max did, which is this one. And if you pay attention, the T-Max is a 1/10 scale monster truck, right? But let's see. Hold on. I'm looking at it like this. So yeah, I mean, it is longer. But if you look at it, the T-Max looks like a 1/8 scale monster truck. Of course, you know, this one right here has the bigger wheels, the wider wheels, so it does makes it look bigger. But if you put it, you know, do this bumper to bumper, it looks the same. So I don't know if the original old MGT is going to look like the 1/10 scale T-Max. I'm not sure. Because if it is, then yeah, I'm kind of lost, guys. I don't know. I think this has got to be the 1/8 scale chassis. I mean, it looks like a 1/8 scale chassis. It's as long as a 1/8 scale. But then you got these guys right here. Like I said, let's go with the USA 1/8 scale monster truck. Yeah, I mean, it does look, yeah. Of course, you take out the body, it's going to be the same, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is definitely a 1/8 scale. But then, I mean, people, and I can't say this enough, folks. For those newcomers, when you're looking for a nitro MT, let's be honest, folks. These guys right here, you're not gonna find them. You're not gonna find these monster trucks. You're not. You're not gonna find none of these guys. You're not gonna find them unless you find them used and beat up. That's how you're gonna find them. Just, you know, or unless you get the USA one. Great, beautiful truck. I love this thing. I love this thing. This thing, y'all hear it. I'm gonna crank her up today. Probably even run it for a little bit out there. You know what I mean? So I haven't even checked outside. It looks like it's cloudy. So, but we're still gonna crank her up. So yeah, let's put this baby back. I love this thing. I don't run it as much as I used to, but I love it. It's a nice thing. And people, Robrismo-rc, Red's Way, look, I got my Jadal. I've had that for a while already. So yeah, because you wrote a comment to get one. Yeah, I've had one a while ago. I just haven't done anything with it. There is a video of it, me talking about it, but we're talking about tuning, not talking about, but I do have a video there. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I wanna go ahead now, folks. Everybody has their own way of breaking in engines. There's not a right or wrong, but there is one thing that all method has in common, and I'll tell you what it is. Always make sure that your engine is checked. She's already checked. I already checked her. She looks good. Everything is good. Make sure that they're checked in. You checked everything inside. Make sure that it's properly lubricated before you start pulling on the pull string. And make sure you preheat your engine. Preheat your engine. Do not try to pull on this thing cold. Because what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead. And it's not going to be a full video break-in. I'm not going to do a full video break-in. I'm not doing that. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to heat her up. And we're going to go ahead and take this cover off because I got to get a air filter for it. We're going to go ahead. We're going to heat her up. And what I do, and I do this to all my engines. All my engines. Like I said, there's no wrong way of doing it. Everybody does their own way. This is how I do it, right? This is how I do it. I like to preheat my engine. And I've done this for many years. Everybody has their own way of doing things. And you know what? You do it the way you want to do it. The most important thing is to make sure that you at least get some idle runs on these things. At least let them half a tank. At least till you get to the acquired heating temperature, which is you want to get it to at least 200 to 230. That's the main concern. The main thing is to get these engines to good heat operating temperatures. You want it to be nice and hot, 200, 180. That's what you want, because that's how your engine is going to start fitting into place. Now, if you go ahead and you do your break-in and you're just letting it heat up to 160, 150, you're not really breaking in your engine. You're not doing anything. This has to get to at least optimal temperature, which is the 200 and up. You want to get these things to 200. That's what you want. So I got it already to 257. That's 257. So I do this, right? And I'm not going to do the whole thing. This is what I do. And the reason why I do this here's what I do. Couple. There you go. Just so the idea is to get that piston in that sleeve real nice. You want that. Couple pulls here and there. The compression is pretty good. All right. So you saw I pulled it a couple times. Make sure she's bottomed and center before she cools down. Always, when you break your engine in, you want that piston bottom dead center. Do not leave it up, because what it's going to do is once that piston cools down, all right, bottom dead center. That 3-in-1 smells good. So we're gonna let it cool down for a couple minutes, right? So I do this heat 3 times. I do this 3 times. I go ahead, I put the plug on because you want that compression. I'll take it out and then I just pull it as much as I can. You know, let that oil soak in there. You want that. And then if y'all remember correctly on the previous video, I did put 3-in-1 in there a lot. And the reason why I put a lot is because I want all that oil to go in there. I want it to soak all that metal. You can see, I want it to soak all that metal. So we're going to let it cool down now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do another heat cycle. I'm going to do 3 of these. Like I said, I do 3 of them. I'll let it cool down to the room temperature like it is right now. So it's temperature in this basement is what? 58, 59. So it's already went down to 144. It went down to 141. So I'm going to let it cool down to 60 around there. I'm going to preheat it again. Pull the start again. And that's how I do my preheat. That's how I do it. You don't have to do this. This is a method that I've used for many years on all my nitro. And if you guys pay attention, y'all notice Butter Gel back in the days talks about doing the preheat before even cranking the engine up. And like I said, the idea of it is because you want that sleeve to expand. And you want that piston. You want to crank up. You want to pull that string. You want that string to go up. And you want that piston to go up and down, right? You want that to start forming inside that head. Inside of the crank, the casing, the engine crank, the crankcase. You want that to start forming on that sleeve. So that's the reason why you do that. You put oil in there, enough oil to help that piston move up and down, nice and smooth, lubricated. That's what I do. All right, folks. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wait for this to go back to cool temperatures. We're gonna preheat it again. I have never cranked a RB engine. I have one brand new in its box. This is my second one, and it has a little bit of, it's a little bit dirty because it was sitting on this chassis for who knows how long. And then it was in my attic, and I had stuff on top of it because I took the body. I didn't leave the body on it because I wanted to put the bodies. I saved them. I put them somewhere safe, and then I just put stuff on top of it. So you got little minor scratches on it because of what I put on top. So you know what? I figured, let's see what this thing does. Let's see how it sounds. I want to see what it does. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go another 2 more heat cycles, and we'll be right back. All right, folks. Here's the truck. Getting ready to head outside, and I'm just waiting for somebody to show up so I can put him in his cage before I leave. 'Cause I don't want to leave him out here. There he goes, right there. There's a little sucker right there. So I'm gonna grab him. So like I said, he'll come up. He'll chew on all this stuff right here. So let's go ahead. Let's put him in his cage. I don't trust him. All right. So we'll go ahead. We'll crank this thing up. I'm gonna go get all the stuff that I need. I already got my thermal gun, got the receiver, got a not a full battery, but it is a battery. It still has charge in it. We got fuel in it, and may go get the heat gun. So, heat gun to heat up the engine. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Oh yeah, camera, so I can have my hands free. Glow igniter, fully charged. 2-inch screw, you might need it. Temperature is cold outside today, so it is cold. It's like probably 39 degrees. So yes, you're gonna need this to get it up to temperature. All right. It started to rain, which sucks because I really wanted to run one of my cars, but that kind of ruins the plan of running one of the nitros. But okay, we're back. So like I said, it's a cloudy day. It started to rain. So the plan I had of running a car, that's not gonna happen. But I did say we was gonna turn on a nitro for 2024. So we're gonna crank one up. So here it is right here. Now, we're gonna heat her up to good temperature. And hopefully the primage works. I have not tried it, but if anything, I'll give it a blow job, like people say. Hopefully not. So I'm gonna put you on my head to start recording with my camera, and then yeah, let's see what she does. Like I said, it's pretty cold. So when it's cold like this, if you're gonna break up your engine, it becomes harder to break in an engine in cold weather like this. So it's not that easy. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna turn on the receiver and everything I have to do. I'm gonna turn this thing on and have you guys on my head, and try to turn this over, see what happens. All right, I'll be right back. And we're back, as you guys can see. This is the phone right here. So I'm gonna start recording with this guy right here, right now. All right. Ooh, it's cold. We gotta do this, man. I said I was gonna crank a engine in today. We're gonna crank an engine in today. All right, let's heat this up. Let's see if this thing even works. Oh, it does. Oh, look at that. It does work. Wow, that's pretty cool. So the primer here actually does works. Not bad. All right, that's good news. I ain't thought it was gonna work, but it did. I think I over primed it, actually, guys. I think I over primed it. But if anything, we'll take out the glow plug. We'll take out whatever is in there. Remember, I do have W30 3-in-1 in there also, so that might not help. But let's see what happens. Ooh, it's cold. It is a cold day today, guys. It is super cold. And like I said, I'm gonna keep the heat gun here. The purpose is I'm gonna keep on turning it on and raise the heat up as much time as I have to. So we're just gonna do one tank, get it to operate temperature, and hopefully it'll run away on me. I'm gonna see if I can put like something here. I think it'll be okay. Let's see what we're looking at here. Hold on. Okay. Alright, we got 200. Should be okay. Let's turn on. You see, it does that. I don't know why it does that on its own. I'm not sure why, but we're gonna leave it like that. I ain't worried about it. As long as it doesn't go crazy on me. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's see if we can crank her up. Alright. Wish me luck, guys. Alright. Let's open her up a little bit. Okay. There you go. Okay. Enter. Alright, come on. Before she gets cold on me. Alright, could be the glow plug is dead. This thing, I don't know why. Let's put it by the dead center again. I want to let it cool down and it stays on top. Okay, so could be this glow plug. I gotta clean the contact on this thing. I don't know why it does that. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back here again, guys. I got another glow igniter. I don't know what's going on with my dynamite. It's not working, but I brought Old and Faithful. We're gonna reheat this thing again. Yeah, hopefully this one does work. Servos are not that great, so we're not gonna run it, so that's good. But the servos are pretty trashy. Or it could be the battery's still not fully charged. I don't know. We're gonna heat this up again, and hopefully we'll be able to crank. I don't know what's going on with this one. It's been giving me issues lately. I don't know. I charged it up. Well, maybe I think I remember charging it up last time. I just don't understand what's going on with it. Doesn't want to do it no more. Or it could be it's flooded. I'm not sure. I don't think it is. It did kind of. Yeah, it might be flooded. I might have to go in there. We'll see what happens. We got fuel in the line, so we're good. I ain't thought it was gonna be that much fuel going in there. Actually, it was pretty good fuel going in there. Yeah, look at that. It's a lot of fuel going in there. A lot of fuel. So it is a lot of fuel going in there. Alright, let's try this again. Temperature. $270, $280, but the fuel will get in there. I'll do it. Alright. Let's see what happens, guys. Wish me luck. Hopefully it doesn't want to run away. Does not want to crank. I don't know why. Maybe the throttle needs to open up a little bit. I don't want to open it too much now, guys. Alright. There we go. She wants to do it. There we go. Come on, baby. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go, baby. Woo! She wants to, guys. She wants to crank up, baby. She wants to. Woo! That 3-in-1 is in there, though. Now, hold on, guys. I might have to tune the low speed a little bit. Remember this thing, I don't know what the, just a little bit. So you can raise the idle. It could be that. I don't know how. There we go. There we go. There we go, guys. There we go. Woo! Look how rich she is. That is running rich like crazy, guys. Look at that. She is running rich. Baby, rap. It is running super rich. Look at that. Look at all that oil. Look at all that oil. Alright. First startup of the MT-RB, baby. RB
lean her up a little bit on the low speed, because like I said, this thing, I don't know what's the factory setting to these RB. Oh, lean her out a little bit just to get some. Let me see this thing. She's too rich. That's why she's not staying on. I don't want to raise the idle up too high now. The low speed a little bit more. Trying to get her to stay on, that's the idea. If I can have her stay on a little bit. I don't want to rev her. That's what you guys want. That's what y'all want. Y'all want that oil to go out. It does not want to stay on, so we're gonna have to lean her up a little bit more or raise the idle just a little bit. All right, let me see if she wants to. So let's raise the idle up a little bit, just enough to keep her running. All right, see if she runs now. Hold on. I want her to stay on running, but she does want to stay on running. Okay, so it's either too rich on the high speed needle to a point where she's too rich. All right, let's go a little bit half circle. I think she's just too rich on the high speed needle. It's okay to be rich, but not that high. I think it's way too much. Yeah. All right. Needed to get. I'm not trying to lean around too much. Man, folks, there's gonna be a problem with this thing. I almost got it though. She's staying, but she needs to lean up a little bit. I don't want to. We want her to stay running. She doesn't want to stay on running. Let's see what she does. I'm trying to get her to stay on. break-in. Temperature's going down. We're gonna help it out. If you're going to have it go idle, you want it to get to temperature, the 200 and up. 250, 200 is perfect. 180, you're good. That's what you want, guys. Ladies and gents, that's how you break in your engine. You got to get it to temperature. It's going down again. We're going to raise her up. Try to lean her out a little bit on the high speed. See if she stays in the 200. Woo, it's burning. That's what you want. Perfect idle right there, guys. You want to have that break in like that. Look at that. Wheels aren't even moving. Look at that. Beautiful. Woo. So I'm going to keep on checking this. 180. The block is 160. To lean it out a little bit more, we'll lean it out. But she is super rich. That is super rich. Woo! She's burning, guys. My eyes are burning. So we got half a tank through it already. And it's not staying high enough temperature. But we got it. exclusive shorts right there for you guys. Alright. I'm not going to leave you guys on this all the time. Alright, it's staying in 170. I wanted to go a little bit higher. Woo! That is burning. That is burning my eyes, guys. Woo! The important thing is she's idling. That's what's important. She is idling. Is 160. That's not bad. It would like to have a little bit hotter. Look at that. Look at all that fuel. Lord, look at that fuel. Woo. Look at all that fuel, guys. That fuel. Look at all that fuel. Look at that. He sounds brap-delicious. Brap-delicious. Look at all that. Look at that. Wow. Look at that fuel. Look at that oil. 20%. Look at that oil. Wow. That's a lot of oil. And that's what you want. You want that lubrication. That's exactly what you guys want. It's calming down. 179. Heat her up a little bit more. Remember guys, I did 3 heat cycles on this thing. So if you think about it, this is the first heat cycle with oil in it. When she heats up, when she's getting cold, she starts calming down. I want to stay up on temperature. I don't want her to go down. She's drinking that oil, baby. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That is a lot of oil. Look at that, guys. She is breaking in like I wanted to. She's staying on 201, that's good. we're good. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead. Woo, my eyes are burning. I'm going to go ahead and let this thing finish up. We're almost done. I'm going to let this finish up. Once it finishes up, what you want to do is make sure your piston is by the dead center. Do not leave that piston on top. You will ruin your engine. So you want to make sure it's bottom dead center. Alright? Take that temperature out, let's see. Alright, it's going down a little bit, but it's not bad. Not bad to the temperature to braking. That's not bad, alright? 180 enough, that's what you guys want. Of course, I'm going to help her out a little bit more because it is cold outside today. Look at that, guys. Finish this up and I'll be back with you guys when I'm done. Alright folks, we are back. She has just drank her last bit of juice, but she still has inside, so we're gonna go ahead. We want to empty this thing out completely, and guess what? She shut off so beautiful. The way she shut off was amazing. Am I recording? Hold on. Yes, check that out. Look how she's dripping that oil. Holy crap, look at that. Look at that. That's how rich. You know what, that brand that I'm using, that nitro brand, I like it. Has a lot of oil. It's a racing from Losi. Alright, so now what we want to do is empty her out. We want to leave no fuel in there. Come on, baby. Want to empty her out. Get all that fuel out in there. Okay, that's good. All that fuel out of there. I notice with this thing, it's kind of hard because it stays in the little bubble right in there. So let's make sure she leaks out all that. There you go. I think she's done, but I'll double check anyways. I like to drain out everything. Drain out everything from it. Let's make sure she's. You want to drain everything out. You want to make sure there's nothing left in that engine. That's it. Now, once you're sure she's drained out, you make sure the piston is bottom dead center. There she is, right there. And that is it, folks. And that's how you do your braking. Of course, I'm gonna do three more of these. Idling. Number 4 is gonna be running slow. Number 5, half throttle. Number 6, full throttle, short short bursts. I might even do 5 idle, and then to really break her in, at least run at least half a gallon on this thing. Let's make sure she leaks out all that. Wow, look at that. Check this out, guys. Look at all that oil, guys. Look at that. Geez. That's just oil, folks. Look at that. Check that out. Check that out. Oh my God. That nitro fuel. Wow. Look at that. I tell you what. Not bad. 20%. Look at that. Wow. Alright. I don't know if that means it's good or not, but it's a low-C, Brad. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead. She's ready, bottom and center. We're going to double check, make sure she is. I'm sure she is, because you can feel it. There's no fuel in the gas tank, and that's what's important. You don't want no fuel left in the gas tank at all, in the nitro tank. You don't want any fuel. You don't want no fuel in the truck itself. Nothing. You want that thing to be dry. All right, folks. We'll be right back.